What's up and welcome back to the Shiny Raiko channel. Now today I'm going to go through the Hot Red Dragon Calamity for everyone who wanted to see the deck profile for it. Even though I said it was the same deck, but I'll go through nonetheless. First we have one Celestial, two Double Iris Magician. I'm going to hold off for combos after this video. The reason why is that the ban list is right around the corner. And the last time, it had a high impact in terms of the combos were dead, and it was not the first time it happened to me because they banned Electromite, and before that they banned Double Iris, and it didn't end well for me. But yeah, so we're going to wait until the next ban list before I post any deck profiles or combos. We're just waiting, and it's just like a week or two away. Next you have Triple Oath, should play, no loss out of playing them. Because you always want to see at least one copy. It doesn't hurt to play them in terms of, hey, if things go down street and it leads to the point where Oath is a problem, you can always recur back your cards. Example is Revolution Dragon. Most likely I'll pitch this at the start of the turn. I can always get it back and it's a free monster reborn at all times. So, like, you don't lose out. Next, you have Triple Harmonizing and of course the tuners, the rest of them, Noble Dragon, White Wing, and Tuning Magician. If you are new to the channel and you want a little fun trivia, all Pendulum Magician's tuners are females. All of them. So even Harmonizing a female. So, that's a little neat trick. Moving on. Triple Revolution Dragon. I understand this card is the most expensive card in the deck for a lot of persons. It's hard to resource, but the Megatin reprint is here. Hopefully it's more affordable, especially since no one is playing it. So the mere fact no one is playing it currently means it's actually going to worth it for you. Then we have Triple Darkworm, and you should always play 2 Gate 0 if you are playing Triple Darkworm. Then you play 1 Odd Eyes in the event that an emergency comes up and you don't have a high scale, so Revolution Dragon can get this for you. Then the one Dragon Tuner Pendulum that exists in the entirety of Yu-Gi-Oh! I hope Konami sees this and be like, hey, let's make one new one. I don't even care if it's a level 1 or whatever. It would be good to change this out for something else. Because Luster Dragon, you can't exceed or synchro with it unless I'm going into a Draco Slayer. Spells, Triple Duelist Alliance, and then we have Triple Pendulum Call. From there, Triple Pendulum Treasure. Treasure is really good in terms of, hey, if I didn't open with Harmonizing, hopefully I saw this, throw it to the extra deck, Oath can get it back. And from there, we have Foolish and Double Shrine. I might decrease Shrine to 1. The reason why, majority of the time, it's not really that helpful. And it's because the deck is very consistent. In other words, if I open and see Darkworm and I wait to send it to the graveyard already, the Shrine doesn't do anything. It's just a dead card at that point. And I'm not really playing anything right now to send to the grid other than it. So it doesn't really do that much a lot of the time. And to round it up for the spells, Instant, Call by, Star, and Time Pendulum Graph. Now, special keynotes. You can play 1 Gendo if you want. It doesn't really change anything because you are going to be required to pitch a level 4 from your deck to do the combo. The only problem I'm seeing with Gendo is that I most likely am going to use all of my Selene, so I won't have a monster reborn for it. So if you want, you can still play it, doesn't hurt anything. Moving on to the extra deck, we have Restrict, Vortex, Absolute, Self-Explanatory for all, Rizel. You don't necessarily have to play Clearwing, the Supreme King. The reason why the combo requires a Dark Synchro Dragon type. Now, there's not actually a lot that facilitates this. You might think there's a lot, but there's not actually a lot of quote-unquote good cards. You could also play the Chaotic Dragon Ruler. That could suffice, and it would actually be really good because you can always monster reborn it. And Selene is a light monster, and you must see dark. Your entire deck is dark, so you are always more likely to be able to monster reborn that by its own effect. And then this is a legitimate option if shit goes down street, which this is Yu-Gi-Oh! That tends to happen a lot. And your last option would be Archfiend. Archfiend isn't bad. I genuinely side this, so it's not like it's bad. But like going first, it does nothing. Going second, this does the job even better because it doesn't look on the attack stat, and it does burn damage as well. So it really comes down to preference. And the thing is, we still play another Dark Dragon Synchro, which we're going to come to in a sec. We have Iggy Azalea, and then the other Dark Dragon Synchro is Boral Savage. Savage is Savage, no self-explanatory. So you can always do the combo with him. Then we have Hot Red Calamities, the MVP, the card that makes this version of the deck the version it is. All you do, Synchro Summon it. When it's Synchro Summon, effect, your opponent cannot activate a card or effect for the rest of this turn. Now, note keenly, your opponent cannot respond to this. That's part of the effect. But hey, here's the thing to it. It can miss timing. Now, I'm not going to say this is an auto-win button, because if your opponent opens Dark Ruler no more, you won't be able to summon it in their turn and do this. So you can still potentially lose out. Just saying. So I don't want it to be like, oh, I said it's a guaranteed win. No, it's almost a guaranteed win. Like 90% of the time you'll win. Then you have Hulky Fibrax, IP, and Cross Sheep. Now, please note, you should be playing 2 Hulky Fibrax. So this is for the second one. And from there we play our double Selene and Appaloosa. I'm going to go through the combo right away. Alright, I should be able to do the combo with these 3 cards in a different way from the previous times. Alright, we're going to Pen Call Darkworm. Not everything is normal in that situation. We're going to add Harmonizing plus High Scale, preferably Celestial. You'll get the most mileage off of it. You can even scale up right down. You'll use now your Darkworm effect to summon back itself. And next effect, now that it's summoned, to add our gate 0. We will normal summon Harmonizing and link into our Hulky Fibrax. And we'll get Hulk's effect to summon from the deck. We're going to summon Tuning Magician. If you want to play 2 copies, you can. It's just that I've never needed 2 copies, and then there's a potential you'll brick with it. Which side of the field? No, I'll work with this side. It's perfectly fine over here. Here's the best one. You'll use Oath now to get back your Harmonizing and Pendulum Summon. Now, please note, if something went wrong, and let's say the Effect Veiled or Infinite Impermanence, the Hulky Fibrax, you could have always Pendulum Summoned and be able to make your Clearwing in their turn to blow their entire field. So you wouldn't lose out. I just want you to understand that. But let's continue the combo as per planned. Harmonizing effect, you'll get to summon a level 7 from your deck. Preferably it will be Shanky in defense. From here, we can exceed someone. We can exceed someone anywhere we feel like. It doesn't affect the combo. We'll exceed into Absolute Dragon. I think I made a mistake. Or did I? No, I don't think I made a mistake. No, my apologies. I did make a mistake. I didn't do the combo how I wanted to show you. It's not going to affect anything. Let's do the combo anyways. So we'll use both of these to link into our first Selena Gomez. We'll get the Selene effect, and it will have 3 counters because we use Pendulum Call. It's in the grave. Now we can use Darkworm and Absolute to make our IP Masquerade. So IP is mandatory for the combos, depending on which angle you work from. Here is fine. You'll get the Absolute's effect, and it will be in the corner zone. You can now use your Selene effect to Monster Reborn. We get back our Shanky, and we'll get to Synchro Summon. This is where we bring out the Dark Dragon. Now, You could have used anyone to be fair, but you would prefer to use Boral Savage, and the reason why is that it most likely means your combo is going through, right? So it most likely means everything is going to go as planned. And you will equip here your Halki Fibrax. No. Actually, we don't actually summon Boral this early. My apologies. What we do first is, now that we've Monster Reborn, we link into our second Selena Gomez. And that way, we can now link into the Boral. Probably synchro summon into the Boral Savage. Using the two monsters. This way you can equip a Selena and get more attack points plus more counters. That's the only difference. Now, this Selene obviously has 3 counters. It's mandatory for you to even put on the counters. You just remove 3 and you Monster Reborn. You get to bring back Tuning Magician. The reason why this is because it's a tuna, no other reason. So you can make your second Halki Fibrax. And then you'll use Tuning Effect to summon back itself. And that's it. In your opponent's turn, they'll get 1 free shot at you before you can do the combo. So you have negates. The first thing I'd recommend for you to negate with is your Boral. And then resolve your combo, Halki Effect, banish itself. You'll now summon your shooting down here. You'll use the shooting effect to put on anything into the graveyard. A great visionary would put in Dark Worm just in case if things go wrong, you instantly are back in the game. And you will then synchro summon using these. Tuning Magician is banished, and we'll get our Hot Red Calamities. Effect, your opponent cannot respond to it, and the game is over. Because on the following turn, the follow-up is the simplest thing on this planet. You are just going to draw for your turn, off, add back Harmonizing, and hit them for 6. You can use Harmonizing summon anything you want from the deck at this point. You're just going to slap your opponent in the face with it. Ignisto. And you already know what this is about. You already know what we're about. Ignisto can always just simply summon the Luster and you get free ammunition. It doesn't even target. Your opponent should lose. This is way over game. Alright? So this is the combo for you guys. Rate, comment, subscribe. And I'm out. Please remember, I won't be posting any combos until after the ban list, which is fairly soon. Also, shout out to my friend Michael, who gave me this wonderful card. I'm not using it, but I really like it. Anti-Human Intelligence, Messiah. Really nice card. Thank you very much, Michael. Really appreciate it. Alright guys, rate, comment, subscribe, and I'm out. Peace.